Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Martin. We're back for Black Sails. Last time on Black Sails, well, Flint has got his second ship and he's put Gates as captain after Gates went to extraordinary lengths to try and not be the captain of the second ship. But that didn't go his way, so he's now indeed the captain of the second ship that they have now gained. How they gained that was by deposing Charles as the captain of the Ranger after Eleanor was not best pleased with his allowing of his crew to beat and rape Max, and so now he's not the captain. Gates is the captain. The Ranger crew has decided to side with Flint, well, a handful of them at least anyway, and then there's just a couple people still loyal to Charles, and yeah, we're just going to see how this all plays out basically, because I imagine Charles and the rest are going to do something to get their ship back, and we'll see how Gates handles being captain and all that good stuff. So that is where we're at. Let's jump into the next episode, shall we? Now, come on, Gates. Don't let what Jack said get to you. You're perfectly capable
Captain
of this job.
Gates.
Hell yes, Captain Gates. You can do it, I believe.
You will need somebody to act as your quartermaster in the meantime. I was thinking Billy Bones.
Billy's getting a promotion. Everyone's getting promotions.
I've inspected the shoreline proposed by the captain for this undertaking, and it is simply unsuitable to the task at hand. I cannot endorse it. The risk for calamity is too high.
I mean, that's pretty damning.
Now, Mr. de Groot's concerns are valid, but they come at a price. $5 million in Spanish gold, to be exact.
I'm still debating whether it's a good idea to let everyone know the value of what they're chasing. You know, that amount of gold corrupts some people.
Given the potential for distraction and delay at a time that we need to be at our best, perhaps we can all agree to forego, just this once, a fuck tent.
That's just a funny word. Oh, that guy's not going to be happy. He's just all about getting people laid. That's all he does this show. There it is. There's the fuck tent.
It was a man and a woman begging for their lives. But that's when the screams began. And when I watched the murderer leave, I saw him plain.
What'd he do? Who'd he kill? I think there's got to be more to this than what this guy knows.
2 words escape his lips. They're dead.
Well, the mystery has just gotten a lot deeper. Apparently, I thought he was going to explain this shit, but no, it's just got worse.
Because I read to him.
It's a whole shelf full of books. Why'd you have to read him that one?
I am no longer willing to bury it on a shelf and pretend it has no meaning for me.
What the hell is going on?
Missed it. Our life then. When he was alive. Some part of you must feel it too.
My guess here is that he went by a different name at some point. He had to change it for some reason. That's what I'm getting. And they were like forced into this kind of exile life. That's what I'm guessing. That's my guess.
I'm doing what I can to regain us our livelihood, but once that's done, this crew, such as it is, will need its captain back. See what you can do about finding him.
Fuck you, Jack.
Jack's trying, man. Jack is trying. He could be a bit of a sleaze, but he's trying. That's a big fucking dude. If I was in a drug-addled state and that's what I woke up to, that would be terrifying.
Fuck Monagold. Fuck the captains and fuck anyone else who doesn't like the way I manage this place.
I get her reasoning, but you've got to also keep them sweet to an extent. This place only has business as long as there's business coming to their shores, so...
If Bryson balks, we must let him go.
And the guns Flint needs? What about them?
We'll find them some other way.
I think Eleanor's perfectly capable of running the show here. And I don't blame her for what she did the other night, but I feel like she might be a little bit more shaken than what she's letting on about everything that's going on at the minute.
What's going on?
His rotten pig gave a lot of us the bloody squirts.
People have weak constitutions.
Hey, settle down.
I mean, it looks barely cooked.
It's delicious. As likely as not, it wasn't the pig, it's just something that's going around.
Thank you. I'm glad someone here likes it.
What the fuck did you do to that?
I was gonna say, it doesn't look good.
Absolutely did not.
I'm still struggling to understand what Max's play is, honestly. Like, I get she's angry, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck her long-term play is at the minute.
My daughter needs the guns from that ship to arm Captain Flint. Will require some convincing. Evidently, Eleanor knows better than to try to do it herself. The meeting to attend. Shall we?
That wig is fucking ridiculous. I mean, I know it was a thing in the day that, you know, that it showed stature, but it must have been a prank by someone, right? It had to be. Yeah, you have to wear this really ridiculous wig. That shows how important you are. The bigger the better.
Well, you said tie to the palm.
Yeah, that palm, that one. You've tied it to the wrong fucking tree. Yes, it matters. Jesus, fix it, will you, please?
What fuck difference does it make? They're about trees, ain't they? Agreed.
Oh, this is going to go wrong. This is going to go wrong. The tree's going to get uprooted. The fucking boat's going to fall over. It's already doing it. Like, it's already happening. It's already happening.
Well, he lied about the page being blank. I believe it's wearing on him. I told you once.
There's a chance that might be true.
I trust.
But I think...
Trust me.
Ultimately, I think Billy is on the team, as it were.
But I can tell you this. Trying to play me against my own crew will not help your cause.
A very good point. Like, if you want him on side, you've got to show trust and ability. I think that is what he's going to value. Not like, well, this guy's a problem, we should do something about it. Even if he is, like, your quartermaster at the moment.
They see this as a debt being repaid, nothing more.
But I see it as thieving bullshit.
Then I believe we're at an impasse. Disagreement without prospect of resolution.
Yeah, fuck you, Jack. Give me back the...
Take it by yourself if you're the bolts.
You're gonna mess with Anne Bonny? She's got that double sword tilted hat action going on.
If I return unarmed, and they find that I did so under these circumstances, with only your orders as justification, I'll be buried in a shallow grave somewhere out in Cambridge. The Navy on your doorstep. You and your daughter supporting a plan as reckless as this.
I mean, the math is pretty simple.
Something's gone terribly wrong with the operation here.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to put those things together. This wind is gonna fuck. No. This isn't good. All those people are gonna die. They're all gonna die. They're all gonna get squashed. Everyone move! Roo! No, don't stand there! Run! Oh, the cat! No! Oh, God. Oh! Is he okay? I mean, the scream means no, probably.
He's dug in. Help me!
Oh, thank God, the cat's good. The cat's fine. Woo! Randall, on the other hand.
Oh, bloody you!
Oh, cut his leg off. Cut his leg off. Oh, this sucks. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. This is going to go wrong really quick. Oh, God. Move, 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 move. Oh, I think they're good. I think they're fine. That or you're going to have to take off the rest of his lower half. Hey, don't worry, Randall. We're going to get you a nice wooden leg. It's going to be shiny and everything. Don't worry about it. But at least Flint showed a willingness for self-sacrifice to save someone. But I don't know how the other guy did. He did not. He did not. I was just starting to get interested and invested in that guy, and he's fucking dead. It's the way it goes, I suppose.
Billy and Morley. That night in the ship. What were they talking about?
It sounded like they were talking about a woman. Somebody Barlow.
Just go and be honest with him, man. Just go explain the situation to him. It would nullify so many potential problems.
Thomas's wife, long rumored to be the cheating sort, had begun a torrid affair with her husband's closest friend. Thomas went mad with grief. Given the facts at hand, I'm forced to assume that the lover is none other than our friend, Captain Flint. Please understand.
Those things would go together, but it doesn't explain as to why Flint had to go and execute some people. I think there's more to this than we know still. Hey, he's back. Hey, he's in the exact same position he was last time. And he's gone again. But I just did not expect that this is how Charles was going to be this episode. Oh. Fucked it. Oh, that hurt. That hurties.
Mr. Guthrie told me I was to see those guns off with my own eyes.
Yep, there's some shit at work here.
She's riding low. Those guns are still on board.
What are we going to do?
Get them back.
Alright, that seems like a big old play right there. And we have to wait till next week to find out how that plays out. Christ, a lot of shit's happening. Okay, that was the reaction to Black Sails, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. Helps me know that you liked it. It helps more people see this video. And maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future ones. But for now, we're going to talk about this episode. Okay, I think this was honestly my favourite episode so far, because the previous 3 episodes felt very much like setting the stage, putting the chess pieces where they needed to be. And there is something over here. Yeah, they were setting the stage and just putting everything where they wanted it to be. This was the first episode that truly felt like the boulder that had been created from the previous 3 episodes was starting to roll. Like, we had some actual shit going down, and like the progression of this big plan starting to come to fruition in, you know, in a smaller way, but it definitely feels like the thing is moving forward now. So first things first, Barlow, Mrs. Barlow, this whole thing, I still feel like there is more to it than what has been explained so far. So what we got here is that she was married to an important person back in London, and she had an affair, and the other guy is assuming that the affair was with Captain Flint, who was a high-ranking officer in the Navy, and then the guy went mad when he discovered the affair and killed himself, and then she ran off with Flint to this place. That's kind of what we're told, but I feel like there's more going on, because it doesn't explain why Flint then executed those people when she asked him to. Like, she purposely said, I need you to go and kill these people, and that was what the flashback was all about. So that hasn't really been explained in detail, other than I expect it has something to do with people who knew where she was, and like something along those lines, like someone who threatened her safety in some way. I assume that's what that was. Or it could be something completely different. I mean, for all I know, fucking Flint went and assassinated the person she had the affair with in the first place, and that person was threatening to tell the London where she was and the consequences of all those actions would come down on her. You know, it could be anything. My gut feeling is that there's more to all that than what this episode has told us, even though I feel like this episode has definitely filled in some of the puzzle pieces around that. We didn't get to see too much of Gates being captain here. I expect we'll probably start seeing that in the next episodes. Here, we kind of focused on Billy being promoted to quartermaster, and that was good. I'm seeing, like, in terms of character development within their, like, where their standings are, I feel like Billy's got the most room for growth. Like, here we see him get a literal promotion, and we're still sort of seeing him trying to understand his relationship with the captain, and he seems to come to an epiphany here at the end of the episode that he's just working for him out of fear more than anything else. He's scared of what Flint would do to him or other crew members if he went against him in any way. And I get it, because he wants to believe in him for the right reasons, and at current he believes he doesn't. Doesn't necessarily means that he doesn't think Flint has got a good plan or good idea or anything like that. It just means his trust in him isn't as strong as he wants it to be, and for the right reasons. I think that's got a lot of room to grow as the episodes go on from here. But no, it was just great seeing Billy getting to sort of come into his own a little bit and take charge of certain aspects of the crew and all that, and proving that he was good at it. But also we got to see the crew where their failings were when they weren't listening, which led to our, decapitation, that's not what it is, amputation of the guy's leg when he got stuck onto the boat. But the cat was okay. The cat was fine. That's what was important. But now the episode has left us on a bit of a cliffhanger in regards to how things are going to progress with the Guthries. And now this guy, I've forgotten the guy's first name, but Mr. Guthrie, we'll call him. He's just being a little shit right now. Like, he was loving life while he was making the profits out of all these people that he allowed to do business through and with, and now it's backfired in his face. He's like, well, let's get rid of them. Let's clear. You know what I mean? Like, he brought this upon himself, and now he's just like, well, I can redeem myself because I'm a good guy and I deserve my redemption. Like the little shit that he is. So I don't know how this is going to go. It's interesting. I feel like we're going to have some sort of conflict on our hands next episode, but we'll see how that goes next time, I presume. And but then we've got Flint and co. sort of on the tail of the ship that has the cannons that they need. That they've seen fully armed still, so they're like, well, we've got to get after it and get those guns back. So interested to see if the next episode's actually going to have maybe some kind of naval conflict happen or not, and see how the show pulls that off. Maybe it'll happen off screen, I have no idea. It feels like that would be quite a spectacle moment for the show, and I don't know what kind of a budget and stuff the show had at this point, so I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. No, overall, I just think this episode was really strong. It really, like I say, the ball was moving, the pieces are now moving, and we're starting to head towards this heist of the Spanish gold. So we'll see how it all goes, because there's no way the show doesn't end with them. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen this season, or maybe they're going to carry it across seasons, but I'd assume for season one, like, you have to kind of tell a story that could be its season, because, obviously with TV world, you never know you're going to get a second season or not. So normally with first season, you would tell at least some sort of complete story within your first season, and I imagine getting the gold from the Spanish ship is probably what it's going to be. So I imagine we're going to get there, but I also foresee some kind of twist that is obviously not going to go as smoothly as Flint and everyone would want it to go. So I don't know. It's going to be a fun ride, I think. If this episode's anything to go by now, that the things are amping up. The only thing I'm still at complete loss for in terms of trying to understand what the plan is Max. I do not get what her plan is, why she's doing what she's doing. Like, she had so many options available to her, but she chose this one. I don't know to what end she's aiming for. At the moment, it just seems like she's just trying to get back at Eleanor. That's it. That's where her plan starts and ends. Like, I'm going to make her angry. Maybe there's more to it. I don't know. But no, the solid episode of Black Sails. I anticipate more good stuff going forward. But this was a good one. I look forward to the next one. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. Helps this video get seen by more people. Helps me know that you're enjoying it. Also, consider subscribing so you don't miss any more Black Sails and any other content I upload onto this channel. It's all good, I promise you. I do, I promise you. Other than that, like I say, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.